Fire Emblem The Sacred Zones is easy, but is it so easy with zero movement? I modded my game so that all my units have zero move to see how far I can get before I'm soft locked. The game begins and O'Neil, the first boss, asks us where we are going, and the answer is nowhere. In the prologue, we get Erica, who has zero move, and Seth, who has zero move. While I cannot move any of my units, I can still use the rescue and drop commands. So I have Seth rescue Erica and drop her above him. All the enemies on this map are aggressive, so the first two enemies suicide into Seth, and after a few turns, the boss does so as well, completing the map. In chapter 1, we are joined by Franz, who has zero move, and Gilliam, who has zero move. Naturally, as they both have zero move, they cannot move. Enemy fighters and soldiers attack my units, but they are easily defeated while standing in place. Now you might think that because I cannot move, then the game is already soft locked, as this is a siege map, and I cannot move Erica to the siege point. But that's where you're wrong. Despite all my units having zero move, I can still use a rescue drop technique that slowly move my units across the map. Franz and Gilliam both start adjacent to one another, and both have a high enough aid stat to rescue each other, so I have to repeatedly rescue drop to move into the lower right corner. I then do a rescue drop chain with Franz, Gilliam, Seth, and Erica to shift them all over into the upper left. I rescue drop Seth in front of the boss to defeat him, and then rescue drop Erica onto the siege point to complete the map. In chapter 2, we get Motor, who has zero move, and Vanessa, who has zero move. We also get Ross, who has zero move, and Garcia, who has zero move, as green units, who do not move since they have zero move. Since Vanessa has zero move, I cannot move her across the mountains to rescue Ross, and as a result, Ross is quickly killed, but Garcia is surprisingly left alone and alive. Bandits swarm Motor and Vanessa, and I try to save them by trying to have Seth and Franz rescue drop each other to reach them, but this process is too slow, and they are eventually killed by bandits. I end up holding up in the upper left as all the enemy bandits become aggressive and kill themselves on my armory, which completes the map. In chapter 3, Garcia does not join because Ross died, and we get Nami, who has zero move, and Colm, who has zero move. But regardless, Colm opens a door on his first turn because that was a scripted cutscene. Unfortunately, in chapter 3, all my units are auto-deployed in a formation where none of them are adjacent to one another, meaning that I cannot use the rescue dropping strategy, so I cannot move any of my units because they have zero move. Additionally, the enemies on this map do not become aggressive, and I cannot move towards them to trigger their aggression, so I am completely and utterly soft-locked. Even if more characters were left alive or recruited, the checkerboard deployment pattern remains, making it impossible to move anyone anywhere under any circumstance. It seems that chapter 3 is as far as you can get in Fire Emblem 8 with zero move, so this concludes the run. That's it, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.